Hi everyone. So, I hope this doesn't offend anyone, but I was just thinking because I'm not going to tell you why I'm thinking this because that's going to offend someone. But, um, why is there such an emphasis on skin color? Why is anyone proud to be white or black or brown or off-white? You know, where is the room for pride in that? It's your fucking meat suit. It doesn't matter what color it is. Like, for all you know, in your next life, you could be a fucking green alien. Or, you wouldn't be an alien anymore, but you know, you could be another being on another planet with a skin color that you didn't even know a living being could have. Besides animals. But of course, we don't consider ourselves animals anymore, even though we are, in fact, animals. I totally understand being proud of your culture. That is, if it has something admirable, God, I can't say that, admirable about it. If it's virtuous and dignified. But your skin color, that's not who you are. Why be proud to look how you look? It's not relevant to anything. And really, when you say you're proud to be this or that about your appearances, you're dividing yourself from the rest because everybody is unique. Everybody. I mean, even you're pretty much saying, I don't know. I didn't want to go too deep into this, but I hope my point is clear. I mean, I get it because, like, especially in, like, African American or African culture, because of the really fucked up things that have happened in history, skin color has been emphasized so much. But I feel like to continue emphasizing it and being prideful of it, or race, like hating on someone else's skin color, it's just perpetuating a problem that never should have started. Like, that never helped anything or got us anywhere except for further from the truth and further from unity and further from freedom, because we all need to unite in order to be free. The way that our freedoms have been revoked over the years is because we have been divided through religious dogma, political dogma, skin color, even culture, you know? I wish I could propose this and people would follow suit. I understand that everyone learns on their own, but wouldn't it be great if we could all just agree to have a culture that is based on simply loving each other no matter what, celebrating our differences, loving nature, appreciating all the gifts that it gives to all of us, regardless of species, regardless of race, regardless of any human concept. We are all gifted with life, and that is what matters. Instead of being proud to be who we are, I'm proud to be alive. I'm happy to be alive. I could have been a goddamn goldfish and I still would have felt the same. And I would not have been proud to be a goldfish because I know that's just a fleeting existence. Like, I'm not exactly sure how the whole reincarnation thing works, if you're a human, if you've always been a human and always will be, or if it's like each life, what if we all get to experience a life in every species, on every planet, And in truth, that is really what's going on, because beyond all of this individualization and, the unique forms, there is one consciousness and one being that divided itself in concept, not in reality. Like really, there's still only one mind and one consciousness. But in order to learn more about itself, I guess, split itself off. And each one of us are one of those facets, one of those pieces of the whole. And yet we are still the whole, even alone, you know? Like, not alone, but even in our individualization, we are still the totality. We are still God. We are still that one mind. It's just a matter of self-realization, what they all say. Self-realization is simply realizing who you are, that yourself is the self, the mind, you know, or realizing that there is no self and there is no mind. It's all just vastness beyond comprehension. And maybe we diverged. Maybe I diverged myself because it made things more simple. It made this vast, infinite complexity simple to understand. Or simpler. We know it's not all that simple. But really, things are only as complex as you make them. My friend Linda just said that in a comment, and it just came to mind. And that's very true. So, what are we? Are we black? Are we white? Are we yellow? Are we red? Are we Indians? Are we natives? Are we all these things we think we are? Or are we simply alive? Are we simply God incarnate? Each one of us. Because that's how I like to look at it, because that is what is most simple. You could spend your whole life trying to define yourself, and you'd never be able to because you're beyond comprehension. But if you just leave it at, I am God, and so are you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Even though it's a little mind-boggling, it's simple. Because it's true. The truth is simple. I think it's important to learn our history and all that, so we can easier cope with the reality that we're living in, so that we can easier understand who we are and what we're doing here and all that. But gotta realize the history has no beginning and has no end. So there's no way you could get it all in one lifetime. This is a infinite exploration. And we're never gonna get to the bottom of it because there is no bottom. So, I don't know. I don't care. You're free to be proud of the color of your skin. That's cool, but coming from someone whose skin color was never emphasized, because that's, you know, what it's not emphasized because we haven't been persecuted due to our skin color. Coming from someone from that perspective, me, since I was a young girl, I never considered the color of my skin. I never thought it important. I never considered it. I'm just am who I am, and this is not who I am. This is just how I look. This is just how my genetics are expressing themselves, how the information stored within my parents' genes and combined, and, you know, that's how they express themselves. That's all it is. I'm proud to be alive. I'm proud to be God. But it's not like grandeur, like, oh yes, I am God and I'm above you all. No. I'm proud to be who I am. Because who I am is lovely, and so is So are you. So is everyone. And I think the people who don't appear to be lovely, they appear that way because that's simply how their beliefs about themselves are manifesting outwards. If they believed that they were great, they would be. You see what I mean? You are what you make yourself out to be. And I feel like identifying as the color of your skin or even your race, or your ethnicity is a limitation because you are so much more than that. There's so much more to be proud of. There's so much more to be amazed at when you start learning who you really are. It's awesome, amazing, wonderful. There are no human words to describe the magnitude of the greatness of you. Let's just all be one family, goddammit. Alright. Much love. Thank you for listening if you did. Bye.